Wow! Wow! Did I previously say iCarly was past its peak? Well, forget that. I start a fan war that was the best iCarly ever. You know, I say things like that over and over again, and I know people are just gonna argue with me, but my point is, why does the best of everything have to be in the past? Why can't things get better? I don't live in the past. Let's live for today. Well, I got so much to say about tonight that for the first time, I am using notes to do my video review. Um, the whole time I was just on my feet going nuts, laughing. It was so amusing. And I didn't take my pill this afternoon, which probably added to me acting even more nuts. But, you know, good laugh, and those only come once in a blue moon, but they're good for your health. Well, the first thing I noticed about iStar Fan War was the much improved lighting. And it can't be that I was watching it in high def because I wasn't. I don't get Nickelodeon in high def. So much improved on the lighting is the first thing that was great about it. Uh, More new parodies. Uh, World of Warlords, because I've heard and am somewhat familiar with World of Warcraft. And for the first time, we heard the word SETI in an iCarly episode. Bruce Carter, how did you get into Dan's mind? Um, I've never had a pickle cooked before, let alone uh, cooked with a blowtorch, but I wonder if Ken Ham would like to try a cooked pickle. Uh, Maybe he'll like those. Uh, Abby Wilde back as Stacy Dilson, or I assume Stacy Dilson because it's the exact same character. Speech impediment, cotton swab earrings, mentioning she was briefly cured but got it back. Uh, just what was she doing in Seattle? I thought she was from Swabscott, Massachusetts, or maybe she traveled all the way to Seattle. I don't know what brought that on, but it was nice seeing her there. Uh, Nice reminder of the days of Zoe 101, which I wasn't around during then. Well, I was alive, but I wasn't around Nickelodeon at the time. Uh, Gibby's senile grandfather driving. Um, as Bruce mentioned, it may be funny if you don't have people in your family who are like that, but it has been the case with me, although it had its amusing points. So, yeah, I was laughing at various points, and then there was the Spencer fight with Jack Black, which was nice in its own right. It wasn't as good as the main plot, but the musical, the singing, it was good. I thought Sam delivered an excellent line saying, "It's like I'm drinking heaven through a straw." But then, later, Carly gave a line that really summed things up when she said the show was all about pointless comedy. The episode was pointless comedy, and that's what the show iCarly itself is. It just summed it all up right there. Good job on that, Miranda. Best iCarly episode ever. Way to go, Dan. And way to go, iCarly cast, crew, everyone involved. Freak the freak out? It sure freaked this freak out. I think the world is coming to an end when I'm actually getting into music that isn't country. Freak the freak out was freaking awesome. And of course the reason is Victoria freaking Justice is freaking awesome. Actually tried dancing along with that video. Freak the freak out. Wow. She can sing. She can act. She is just freaking awesome. No one tops Victoria freaking Justice. Okay, and then, the big time pranks, was just amusing all the way through. Who needs a high school football game when you've got a prank war? And I say this because, local high school football team made it to the semi-state championship, and while I'm watching, my mom interrupts me with the final score. She was listening on the radio. I could have cared less. This prank war episode was just amusing. I was laughing the whole way through. Laughing even at the doctor plot. And Aaron, I apologize for laughing when you got hit with a pie. And what better way to round off and wrap up such an awesome night than with a classic Victorious episode, the Birth Week song. As of now, that episode is Victorious's equivalent of Zoe's 101's Zoe's Balloon. I was reciting it, every line as it was going along. So, what a night. And then Victoria Justice next week, singing Thanksgiving Parade, and then a Victorious Night, I think the new Victorious movie, and what else was it? Oh, yeah, that's it basically. It's Victoria singing in the Thanksgiving Day Parade. You don't have to say anything more than that. She is going places. She's already gone places. And next week what better to watch on Thanksgiving? Well, of course then, I'll be digging out my Christmas videos as well. I think this has been my longest video review ever, and to comply with YouTube rules, I'm going to have to end it now. So, happy Thanksgiving. I will see you next week to give an awesome review of the Victoria Justice Weekend.